Good morning, it is day 77 and I can just tell today's going to be a great day. I think it's going to be a warmer day than the last 2 days, even though right now it's still pretty chilly. That's okay. It'll warm up. Today I have a bit more climbing than the last 2 days, and so I think I will probably move a little bit slower, which is perfect because my goal for today is to go around 19 miles. Yesterday I also did 21 miles, and so it should be, it'll be a couple miles shorter, but I think I'm ending near the pass, and so there's part of me that thinks if it's too, I don't know, if the snow coming down the backside of the pass seems too sketchy, then I can just do it in the morning, honestly. So I'll have to figure that out once I get there. Maybe camp at the pass. Probably not, that'll be way too cold for me. So we will see. Anyways, I haven't updated y'all about my butt in a while, and so I'm just so excited to share that I can finally sit on the ground or on a chair with both of my butt cheeks touching without there being a towel or plastic underneath to stop the wetness, I guess. I don't know how. Yeah, it's kind of gross to talk about, but the exciting thing that I'm trying to say is that finally I can sit all the way on the ground, both of my butt cheeks touching the ground or a bench or a chair. It has been like 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks, and finally it's doing really well. It looks like it's scarring. My dad thinks that it's not because it's pretty pink, but from what I can see, it looks like it's scarring a bit. I don't mind if there are scars there, I mean, whatever. But some of the tissue, when I touch it, it's just so rough and it's like a welt. And so when I get to South Lake Tahoe, I'm going to put some Vaseline on it, but you're supposed to do that during the healing process, and at least for the right side, it's pretty much like, I don't know, I think it's pretty much healed. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I'm just really grateful. Like, I literally can sit down at night in my tent, eat my dinner, crisscross applesauce. I haven't been able to do that in seriously like 3 weeks. So just the comfort that I'm able to feel while I'm in my tent or eating lunch or walking even is just night and day difference. And so I just feel really grateful, and very grateful that there was not an infection or anything like that. Also, my blisters are doing really, really well. I haven't had to do any big river crossings the past 3 or 4 trail hiking days, and yeah, the blisters are doing great. Like, especially that one toe that was raw, that's pretty much good. My big toe still is questionable, but it's pretty good, and my other blister on my other toe is great. So yeah, I feel like for now the injuries that I'm tending to are mostly like, taking care of my runner's knee, because my knee is still hurting a bit whenever I go down or up. It's pain that I'm very used to though, so I would say I'm not worried about it. It's more just trying to take care of it because it does hurt. And yeah, I haven't taken ibuprofen in like over, I don't think I've taken an ibuprofen since I've seen Abigail, so maybe like over a week or so, about that. Yeah, so I feel like I'm doing really well. 2 guys ended up camping with me last night, but they got in after I ate dinner, and no one really talked or anything. I don't know who they are. I don't even know their name. So, and then they left before I did this morning. So yeah, just not really seeing a lot of people out here, which is to be expected. Feeling, a little bit of a bummer that I am just 1 day behind most of the people that I know. And since I'm taking that 0 in Tahoe, I think I won't be seeing them for a while. But I'm trying to remember, like, that's okay. Like, I'm out here solo anyways. I don't have a family. It's just nice to see familiar faces, but, it's just as nice to meet new people and to make new friends. And I still know a bunch of people who are behind me. Like, the whole AT group, obviously Barbara, and he goes by Strider. I think his name's Luke. I don't even remember. Wow. Yeah, and then just other random people too, like 100 Grand and Ella from Australia, and yeah, a bunch of other people. So I don't reckon they'll catch me anytime soon either, because I'm not going slow exactly. But point being, there's so many opportunities to meet new people every day still, make new friends, and I don't know, like maybe I'll catch up to folks, or maybe folks will catch up to me that I know. I did get to talk to Claire. Claire is she's like 60 or so. I haven't walked with her for a long time, but it was Claire and Kate. They're, I don't know, 50, 60-year-old women, badass folks. And anyways, I learned though that, so Claire's still walking with Darren, and they're in Yosemite, so they're not too far behind. But Kate, I guess Kate and Claire are not walking together anymore. So I don't know where Kate is, but I would not be surprised if Kate came up quick, because she's just a fast hiker. So yeah. Anyways, overall good spirits. Feeling really excited to get into South Lake Tahoe in just 2 days. Hold on, let me cross this river. Rock hop. Yeah, and hopefully if I do get the 19 miles today, then I just have a short, like about 11.5 miles in the next day. And so I think that will be really nice to have a shorter day. When I did my original plan of miles, it was going to be about 17.5 miles in to South Lake Tahoe on that day. So I'm grateful I've been able to push some extra miles and yeah, make that a bit of a shorter day for me getting in. So of course we'll see how today goes, but overall, yeah, feeling good. Day 77. Alright, it is 11:20. My right foot has really been hurting me today. Right on the pad of my foot, like the palm of it. My right foot, same as the Saucony's where it hurt. So I'm thinking of putting in my extra layer right now. It has that super green foot insole, which really helps with the arches. I've been walking on a lot of rocks today, like a lot, and so I'm thinking maybe that has something to do with it. But it's been kind of hurting the last couple days, but today it's been bad. It's just disappointing because it's not like my pack is even that heavy today. And it's disappointing because I was told that there might be trail magic at Carson Pass, so I was starting to walk pretty fast. And I think it was like hurting a bit more when I was walking faster. So anyways, a little bummed. The trail magic is supposed to end at 3, or probably just until they run out, if it's before 3. And I think I'm like 6 miles away or so. I just don't think I'm gonna get there on time because I've had to slow down a bit, and I still need to eat lunch, and I've got to go over Carson Pass to get to Carson Highway. And, you know, going over passes, it's just hard. It's hard work. So, anyways, sometimes I wish people would not tell me that there's trail magic coming up, because I would rather stumble into it like how I did yesterday and just have the joy of a total surprise than to, like today I feel like I've been pushing myself. Like literally I was going to camp 1 mile after Carson Pass. So if I get there by 3 for the trail magic, that means I'm to camp by 3. And I don't really need to go more miles today. So I think it's best to not know and not plan on trail magic and just let it be a surprise. I don't know. Anyways, it is still a really great day. Even with my foot, it's been absolutely beautiful. I've got to trek up this snow here quick. Yeah, I'm gonna stop in like 15 minutes to eat some lunch because I'm quite hungry. So, yeah! There's Hopper and that dude. That's his name. That dude. Okay, the update is that it's 12:30. The pass is 2 miles ahead. Carson Pass Highway, where the trail magic is 3.5 miles ahead. So, I'm just annoyed because I can just tell that I'm trying to push myself to go get this Trail Magic. I'm just gonna be so bummed if I don't get there in time. But it's gonna be close. 3.5 miles over a pass and on the other side, so we'll see. Carson Pass. Let's go! Woo! It is only 1:20 p.m., which means I just did 25-minute miles up this pass, which means I should be able to kick my ass into gear and go get me some Trail Magic if it's still there. Whew! That was a workout, but it's honestly incredibly rewarding because I can tell how much stronger my legs are. Like, I pushed myself, but that was not even half as hard as any of the other passes that I've done. So yeah, I can definitely feel myself getting stronger. Yeah. Anyways, okay, only 1.5 miles down, so let's go get some Trail Magic. Christine here is hooking us up with some Trail Magic. Look at this, fresh fruit. We've got soda. We've got some cookies. Yay!
2 days in a row.
Oh my gosh. Cookies, grapes, each rope. Okay. Also, I've been craving cantaloupe. There's literally cantaloupe.
Essentially, kind of displacement. Yeah. So it's about.
This is called Shower Lakes. It's a part of the Tahoe Rim Trail. I'm now officially on the Tahoe Rim Trail. Alright, so since we've last talked, I've gotten myself into and out of a pickle as well. So the pickle I'm in is that I kept hiking because I needed cell service because I needed to call the hotel. So I guess I'll start with the hotel pickle. When I was at the Trail Magic hangout, I learned a lot of people were staying at like some of the hotels closer to the water. And then they told me how much it cost, which was way cheaper than mine. So I thought, okay, let me see if I can't like try to book that for cheaper. So I did, and then I couldn't cancel my current hotel because they were not answering the goddamn phone. And so I like tried to leave a voicemail, but I only had one bar up there, like I had almost no service. And so anyways, I was just like, okay, this is a bummer. I now have 2 hotel rooms booked, which is way over my budget, and in general I don't do hotels. But I was treating myself because I would really love a hotel room by myself. So then I had called several times, I left a voicemail, and then I had to leave the Trail Magic. I had to get going because it was gonna start storming at 4. So I thought, okay, let me get going. I gotta make a few more miles today. So I made a few more miles, realized I forgot my water bottle back at the Trail Magic, but I still have my really big one, so I filled that up. I'm okay. It works because I'll be in town tomorrow. But then while I've been out here, I'm trying to get service, right? Because I'm like, I really need to call them. Like, they didn't give me a confirmation number, and you have to go online to cancel your booking, and they need your confirmation number. But the guy only sent me a text telling me, where to check in and what time. And so I was like, this is baloney. Like, I don't even have the information I need to cancel. I don't have service, so I can't call. And now I'm gonna spend like $400 on 2 bloody hotel rooms. Oh. So finally, I kept hiking past where I was going to camp, and I finally got service, and I called them, and they were like, yep, you're good, it's canceled, you won't be charged. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm on trail, I have hardly any service, thank you. The pickle I'm in though now is that it's like, I'm going to the highest point it still looks like it's gonna storm. What time is it? It's like almost 6, which is way later than I usually stop hiking. But I had to hike a while to get some service. And I was hiking with Fire Hydrant and Karma for a little bit, and that was fun. But they took off. Anyways, I have to like climb up for another mile. And I've been looking for good camp spots, but there just are none. And yeah, it's just a really exposed area, so I don't just want to set up anywhere, because if it does storm, like, I want to make sure I'm under trees, or near them at least. So, anyways, I don't think I'll get to camp until probably 7. I know it's going to make tomorrow super easy, but I keep getting myself into these pickles where I do way more miles than I intend to. And it's okay, it's just, you know, when storms are coming, best not be up at the high points, but oh well, it'll all be good. Yeah, this is my view. I guess I'll show you what I can see. Okay, so I just got in my tent. It's 6:10, and I've been hearing some thunder rolls. So I'm a little nervous for that. It's very cold, and the clouds are definitely moving fast. I actually found a camp spot right next to the first one I saw, and this one has a lot more tree coverage. So I'll be fine if it storms. Like, I know that because I'm under some good trees. I'm not the highest point, but I'm a little bummed because, once again, it's kind of cold, but it's all good. Tonight's the last night. I'm in South Lake Tahoe tomorrow and the next night, and so I'm gonna make some dinner. First time I'm gonna have couscous, so that should be good. And then I'm gonna read my book. I've just been enjoying reading this book so much. Honestly, highly recommend. Hopefully I'll read it by the time I'm done at South Lake Tahoe, and then I'll just swap it out for a new book. So yeah, gonna get changed and get into my warm clothes though, because it's getting chilly here. So all right. Thunder. Okay, can someone tell me, I don't know if I made this right, it's my first time making it. My initial thoughts are that it's both dry and wet. I don't know, the flavor packet's not bad. I don't know how much water I was supposed to put in, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. So I'm open to trying it again. I don't know if I think it's any better than a ramen packet. Like, I might just do ramen, but I do like the variety. The texture's not bad. I just don't know if it's, I just don't know, honestly. So, and then I'm also finishing my crackers, finishing my Sour Patch Kids, and yeah, I did a really good job, I feel like, on this resupply of not packing too much food. I still have a bunch of trail mix left over from when I got it at Tuolumne Meadows resupply. So yeah, I think the next resupply should be pretty good. But okay, overall reflection is that I don't think couscous is for me. After a while, like, I think the texture and flavor was just like bruh, and then also it just felt like it kept going. Like, there was just so much of it, and I had eaten half of it, and I was like, how is there still half left? Which I feel like would be great if I was really hungry, but maybe with the trail magic or something today, because I ate a lot there, then I just wasn't as hungry or something. But I think I would prefer ramen over this, so I don't think I will try couscous again, but I'm glad I tried it once.